Okay guys, sorry about the pasty white guy on the video, but this is just a quick video diary or video walk around of the Toyota Rav4 that's for sale. I figured a good show around the car is easier than reading about it on eBay, as you'll get a much better feel for it and what it is all about. Now I'll try and give you every aspect of it, and inside and out, starting the engine, electrics, etc. It's a little cold today, so if I don't get as much sun as I'd hope, then bear with me and I might edit the video at a later date. So there's the car. It's a 2006 Toyota Rav4. It is permanent four-wheel drive with the option to lock the diff. It's in black. It's got cloth interior. It's MOT'd. It's ready to go. It's been serviced recently. It's got service history, and it's generally a nice-looking vehicle. The pictures on eBay do the bodywork just as much justice as the exterior in the video. The only downside to the paintwork at the minute is a small scrape on the bumper just at the front here, which you can probably just make out in the pictures. I think the reflections are showing more than the actual scuff, but there's no actual dents or bodywork damage other than that. It's a very tidy, genuine vehicle. Just put it down the one side here. And now on the driver's side, you can see all the panels nice and straight. There's no supermarket dings or knocks or anything. So you expect. To the roof again, all nice and straight and as it should be. I've had the car professionally valeted a couple of weeks ago. They body washed all the paintwork on it with an electric mop, which back up to cherub shine again. It wasn't done flat. It's got quite nice, as you can see. Okay, there's the back end of the vehicle. It's a little difficult to get too close because it's sort of the light. It's parked next to the garage. We'll up and down it once again, nice, tidy, straight, no dings, no marks, nothing you expect unsightly. I'll go ahead and open the back. And if I can just focus a little better, just to zoom in, the cargo net there, a couple of leaves and a bit of snow from today's weather. And as we go into the car, see it's an extremely tidy and presentable vehicle. There's no unsightly marks. All the interior seating, etc., is tear free, mark free, and it's not been a smoker's car. It's nice and clean all around. There's the interior from the driver's door. Coming into the car, as you can see, it's extremely clean. I haven't had it valeted again. It's got the brand new original Toyota floor mats in there, which again we purchased a couple of weeks ago prior to selling it. I think it's always a nice touch to have a brand new set of floor mats in there. All the interior dash, plastics, panels, everything is absolutely immaculate. Okay, so in the car, we've got the door closed, we've got the instrument cluster in view there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition on to ignition live but without starting the engine, and they'll get the welcome Rav4. It'll do the initial check of the vehicle and the various warning lights that will stay on, obviously engine management, etc., and battery because the car's not started. Up on the right hand side, you'll notice it's still got a full tank of fuel, and when I say I filled it, I mean I brimmed it until it was, you know, almost coming out the spout. So you've got a full tank of fuel in there ready to go. And if you cycle through the display, range 311 miles currently, and then I reset all the averages on this trip there. We'll go ahead and start the car. It's a cold start. It's not been started for probably a week now, so it should fire up okay though. And there you go. Get the self test again. The dash lights come on. Initial check and no faults. I'll go ahead and just release the handbrake just to see the light goes out there, and I'll plug in the passenger seatbelt into my driver's one. It's easier to do that way, just to show the seatbelt one works. And there's no issues there. So that's the car, that's it running. It's obviously cold, so you've got the automatic choke at the minute, 1500 RPM, and once it gets nice and warm it drops down to just under 1000. Okay, so it's been running for a couple of minutes now. It's dropped down to about 1100 RPM and it's starting to settle down nicely. Looking around the rest of the vehicle, you've got the air conditioning unit controls, so turn that on, AC on and off. You've got the warning for the passenger airbag, it's adults only. Turn the heated rear screen off. And the stereo system. perfectly, all 4 speakers are nice. You've got the diff lock button, which if I press this while looking at the dash, there you go, the diff lock light comes on, diff is locked, which is perfect for icy conditions, etc. I used that a couple of weeks ago in Sheffield and it worked absolutely fabulous going up steep hills in the ice. It was amazing how well this car did. And then diff lock back off again and the light goes out. Some more of the interiors. There's the passenger window. No problem. And back up. The rear passenger. And then back up. The driver's window. We've got the auto down on this one. And then the auto back up. And then the driver's side rear. Or driver's passenger. All the way down. And all the way back up again, operation. This is the left, I'm sure you can work out that this is the left one. So easy. There we go, left. And then down and up. Interior has the kind of sprung closed little parcel component there. And then in the glove box, we've got all the service box, service manuals, and the locking wheel key to go with it. The gearbox works as it should into first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then probably back into reverse. There we go. Probably a little difficult to show how much movement, but that's all the way to the floor. If I put into first gear, we've got the handbrake on, and okay, that's the biting point right there. I'll just take it out of gear, and you see that's how much more it comes up. So plenty of movement in the clutch. Quick look in the back of the vehicle. There's not much to show again, just the new mats. You've got the cargo nets on the seats here, which are all nicely intact. A lot of those do tend to get ripped. You've got the 3 rear headrests, which I think is quite nice. The middle seat there does come down, and there's a couple of cup holders in there as well. And then all the interior, exterior plastics, the doors, etc. I think they should be. They're tidy, they're clean. There's no unsightly marks. You know, they're used. There's a couple, you know, bits here and there, but it's a 10-year-old, 8-year-old vehicle. You know, they match the age of this side. A little bit of rust showing on the brake disc, just because it hasn't been run for a couple of days. As you know, once you get 100 yards down the road, press the brake pedal a couple of times, they'll drop off. Tread wise of the tyres, as I said, they've been measured. They're about 5.5 mil, 6 mil. So plenty of it. That's the Toyota Rav4. The engine's now running, so you can hear it. I'll just go around to the back of the car so you can see that there's no blue smoke or anything like that, any burning oil. But, the car runs absolutely perfect. You know, it comes up to temperature as it should. And everything works electronically, mechanically. There's no issues with the car. If you want to come and take it for a test drive, like I say, it's full of fuel. Just bring out some proof of insurance and ID, and I'll give you the keys, and you can go for a run around in it. You'll not go back of the vehicle. Like I say, you can see just a little bit of condensation smoke because it's cold. There's absolutely nothing coming out of there that shouldn't be coming out of there. A nice, tidy vehicle. And there's my dog wondering. The instrument panel there now, it's coming up to temperature. You see the temperature gauge just about a third the way up. It goes to about a middle, just below the middle when it's fully warmed up. The RPM's dropped to about 900 now, which is about where it'll sit, and it'll sit there all day long. I left the engine running outside the house for about 2.5 hours once it had been valeted to dry the carpets and seats after the valet, and it just sat there temperature perfect all the way, so there's no issues. And I then drove it down to Sheffield and back afterwards. Like I said, the car it's in perfect running condition. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Switch the car off, door open, key out,